saw the lineup here. It's a little sad to have to go against a teammate. It's a little sad to have to go against the commish, I guess, of this league or whatever. But yeah.
So I'm well aware that the odds are against me and that I'm probably not going to win. Realistically, if I was betting on Vegas, I wouldn't bet. I would bet for myself.
I feel a little bad because everyone it's just a runaway in the polls of it's gonna be me.
But in all reality, I want to show that I can compete and I can be a pretty good competitor in this league.
Honestly, it's a little sad. It's a little sad, and there's a little bit of pressure there of, oh my god, what if I totally just brain dead and I lose, and that's just blows everybody's minds. But
I do have a actual strategy going into this that I think that maybe I could sweep the rug under everybody.
Henry's a great guy, but hopefully I'm gonna kill him. But yeah.
And I'm super scared. My heart's pumping. If the skull starts moving, it's because that's my heart beating out of my chest. And you never know what's going to happen. I have a few cards up my sleeve, so let's see what happens.
Oh, Henry, I'm sorry. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you, but this is it's how it came out. It's the cards, and you need to focus more on running the matches anyway. So I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor knocking out early, and you're doing me a favor of moving on, because we all want me and to go up against Jacob or Greg. So yeah, we need another rematch.
It's gonna be a battle.
And look at that. We had some very respectful words. And Jeremy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right then. Let's do this. Introducing first, with a record, no wins, no defeats. He is the co-commissioner of There Will Be Trivia and the Worldwide Movie Games Network. Give it up for the head of the Hateful Greats, the Punisher, Henry Sanchez. And his opponent, with a record, no wins, no defeats. She is the Season 1 champion of There Will Be Trivia. And representing the Hateful Greats, give it up for the Meme Queen, Jen Kempe. Not Kempe, Roca.
Not Kempe, Roca.
I didn't start that. Henry started it. Roca thinks I did. I did not.
Got your back, Jen.
All right. So, round 1 is going to go like this. Each competitor will receive 8 questions from 8 predetermined categories. You will write down the answers on a whiteboard or a piece of paper. After 15 seconds, you will reveal your answer to the camera and say your answer when you reveal it. Obviously, there is no stealing in this round. Henry, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Jen, are you ready?
Always ready.
Awesome. Then I will start it off, and Mr. Adams will take the next question. Your first question on the category of fantasy adventure. Name the film in which Henry Cavill plays the Greek warrior Theseus, who must battle the ruthless king Hyperion. Another one of those Greek mythology stinkers.
Yeah, there were a few of those, weren't there? With lots of CG to drown in.
Awful CG. It's just
oh yeah,
just awful. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Henry, what you got?
I don't think it's this one, but Wrath of the Titans.
Ooh, that's incorrect. Jen, what you got?
Not confident because I didn't see it, but is it Immortals?
That is correct for 1 point. Nicely done.
I knew it was something like that.
All right,
They're all the same.
Yeah.
pretty much. Your next question is in drama. In 2006's Half Nelson, Ryan Gosling plays a teacher in the inner city who is addicted to which drug?
Okay, I have a legitimate question here. Is Ryan Gosling really that attractive?
Yeah.
I've had a little bit of a man crush on him. Yeah, I've had a man crush on him since Drive. It wasn't his romantic movies that did it for me. It was Drive.
Fair enough. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jen, what you got?
Just a guess. Heroin? I don't know.
Ooh, that is incorrect. Henry, what you got?
Cocaine?
That is correct. Nice
Henry!
tie game.
Good job, buddy.
He kind of looked a little whacked out, so I was
Yeah,
like,
he was very thin in that. Very
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah, that's an adventure I'm never going to
Felt
have
like a
again.
trick question. I think that was written by a narc. I don't know. Feigning ignorance.
I've been accused.
All right, for your third question in the category of sci-fi, what film has a storyline that focuses on a black hole named Gargantua? Gargantua.
Why
Reminds me
does
of
that sounds like it should be a spider to me for some reason?
the wording
Well,
of
like
this question's
Gargantua-
tricky. I like it.
Well, no. It reminds me of that shitty sci-fi movie that came out on Sci-Fi
Oh,
Channel,
yeah.
Gargantuan. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway.
All right.
yeah.
It wasn't
but-
a spider though.
No, it was like a big. It was basically Godzilla. In
Ah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jen, what you got?
Said Interstellar?
That is correct. Henry, what you got?
Interstellar.
Whoa.
Nicely done.
All right.
2-2.
Excellent. Your next one is in Oscars. Pulp Fiction received how many Oscar nominations in acting categories? Man, you could probably not, in my opinion, you could nominate like 8 people in this movie.
I'd say a 5.
5, 6. All right. I'll give
Something
you
like that. Something like that. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Henry, what you got?
2.
Ooh, that's incorrect. Jen,
I also said 2.
we're looking for 3.
3. Who was the third?
It's Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, and Uma Thurman.
Oh, she did. She
I
got
thought it might be the case, but yeah.
I knew it was the 2 guys, but I didn't think Uma. Damn it. Good
Yeah.
question.
He wants to dance like Uma Thurman, and I can't get my head around you.
Because I'm
Fourth,
stuck in the middle. Watch out.
There we go. 5th question. Category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of The Curious Case of Benjamin Button and Speed Racer? 2 films by 2 acclaimed directors, and I don't give a shit about either of them.
Yeah, I hate Benjamin Button, but I have a soft spot for Speed Racer because I saw it with my brother, and he loved it. He loves anime and stuff.
Fun fact,
It was
Mahershala
fun.
Ali was in Benjamin Button, and he was pretty good in his couple of scenes.
Who can remember?
Right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jen, what you got?
2007.
Oh, so close. Henry.
She's always
I
right
did
on the
2008.
That is
Ah.
correct. Henry takes the lead. Surprise, surprise.
I should
But
just skip movie
but-
release.
But unfortunately for Henry, the next category is animated.
Yay.
We'll see.
Which type of animal was Dodger in Disney's Oliver and Company? Don't have to get super specific, just general.
Okay.
I had that in the testing, so I'll correct that right now.
I was about to say, out of the 2 big anime films that came out in the year this came out, it was this or
Yeah.
Land Before Time. Land Before Time was so much better.
Yeah, I'm a Lamb 4 Time fan. It's been a while.
As I'm always saying, I'm an old man, and I saw both movies in the theater as well as Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Can you
Oh,
repeat the question
What a
real
year!
quick?
Yes. What type of animal was Dodger in Disney's Oliver and Company?
Okay. Just making sure.
okay.
My
And
brain stopped
5,
at the name, so yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Henry, what you got?
Dog?
That's correct. Jen?
He pulls it.
It's a dog.
Yes.
Let's go, baby.
All right, your penultimate query in the category of classics. In 1961's Judgment at Nuremberg, the Nazis being tried for war crimes all shared what profession in the justice system? I have a confession. I have not seen this movie yet.
It's a good one. They just did it on the Cinephiles with Roca. Yeah, it's a great movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you repeat?
Yep. In 1961's Judgment at Nuremberg, the Nazis being tried for war crimes all shared what profession in the justice system? Not to be confused with the Justice League.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you said. So I was like, Flash.
Yeah, that question took a turn. The Super Friends showed up in the Nazi Germany era.
Oh boy, that would have gotten awkward real quick. In 5,
Well, it's
4,
kind of Watchmen. It's sort of like
3,
Watchmen.
2, 1. Henry, what you got?
Nah, just lawyer.
Ooh, sorry, that's incorrect. Jen,
I also said lawyers.
we're looking for judges.
I was going to change it to judges.
I was in between, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that
But I was like,
seems
how many
pretty on the
judges could there
nose.
really be to be on trial? So I was like, damn it.
All right, your last question of round 1 is in actors and actresses. Which actors starred in the films In the Name of the Father and The Boxer?
And
Did you
boy,
cry during the first movie?
You know, I think I did. It's been I was a teenager when I saw it, but yeah, I remember being pretty moved.
Yes,
Never
for
saw the second one.
actress?
The actor,
Actress?
the actor.
Oh, actor.
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 Male.
Yes. Yeah, I never saw the second movie though.
Fair enough. In 5, 4, 3,
Can't wait to see this guy's
2.
new movie.
1. Henry, what you got?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
That is correct. And Jen?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
That is correct.
All
All
right.
right. We got
Good
a
round.
5-4 game. This is
Very
is
good.
anybody's game. This is going to be nuts. But with that, we come into round 2, and it will go as such. The competitor who is first will elect to go either first or second. The competitor who goes first in this round will bet on either red or black. If they land on a category, they can elect to either keep it, hand it off, or they hand it off to their opponent, or they can elect to re-spin. However, if they like to hand it off, they are only allowed one more pick at the numbers available. If they hit a color, they can either choose their own category or they can choose their opponent's for them. After that, they will receive 4 questions worth 2 points apiece, though multiple choice is available for 1 point, and there is stealing in this round. All right, Henry, since you are in the lead 5-4, would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to go first just because I'm not scared. I want to prove that, hey, I don't want there to be any sneaky tactics. I want to.
He's got some cojones on him. I appreciate that. All right. So the categories in this round are directors, classics, plot summary, Harry Potter, movie release dates, holiday films, quotes, and drama. Please bet on either red or black.
I'm going to bet on red.
All right.
And I'm going to go with number 7.
Mr. Adams, what has he selected?
He has selected classics.
Ooh, would you like to stick with that or hand it off or go for something else? So he knows if he hands this off, he might be ending himself right now.
I'm going to respin. I'm going to go with 4.
4 is black.
Oh!
Right.
Ooh, Jen gets to pick his fate.
Well, I started off good, guys.
Sorry, man.
If you guys were wondering about any BS, it's against me, if anything.
Yeah.
Rigged. Let's go classics. Let's just let him have it back.
I like classics.
All right.
I'm scared of Jeremy's classics. That's all. So
Isn't everyone?
I'm scared of Jeremy's anything, if anything. So, just. All right, let's do it.
All right. Your first question in the category of classics. What tragic historical event was depicted in the film A Night to Remember?
Multiple choice.
Gracie. All right. Is it A, the sinking of the Lusitania, B, the sinking of the Titanic, C, the crash of the Hindenburg, or D, the bombing of Pearl Harbor?
Boy, wouldn't those all be nights to remember?
They sure would.
Unless it was during the day. Trick question.
Speaking of trick question, I'm going to go with a trick answer and hope for the best. The Pearl Harbor.
That's incorrect for the steal, Jen.
I believe it's the Titanic.
That is correct.
That was the other
That is
trick
correct.
one I was thinking of. I knew there was one of the two.
All right.
Damn it.
Your second question. The Dirty Dozen and Where Eagles Dare take place during which war? Dirty Dozen, very, very influential on Quentin Tarantino.
Very, but it always sounds like a porno.
Where Eagles Dare, one of my dad's favorite movies.
Civil War.
That is incorrect.
Jen,
For the
chance to
steal,
steal.
Jen.
Now we have to do my horrible history lessons here.
That's why I didn't go multiple choice.
I know.
In 5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat the question real quick?
Yes, the Dirty Dozen and Where Eagles Dare take place during which war?
In 5, 4, 3,
Mexican Civil War.
2. Ooh, looking for World War II.
Think you guys are overthinking it a little.
I
Yeah.
am.
All right. In It's a Wonderful Life, which member of George Bailey's family misplaces money from the savings and loan?
Do we need the name or just the member?
Just the member of the family.
Just watched this for the first time last weekend. Yeah, I know.
You know, I found out in my league that Jingle All the Way is a better Christmas film.
Clearly.
So
I'm gonna go with his son.
Oh,
That's
Jen, chance to
incorrect.
steal.
Uncle Billy.
That
That's
is
his uncle.
correct.
oh man.
Damn it, Uncle Billy.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
boy.
All right. Last question in classics. Whew, this hurts. All right.
We already knew.
Name the 1967 film in which a white woman shocks her family by getting engaged to a black man.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, In the Heat of the Night, B, A Patch of Blue, C, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, or D, Butterflies Are Free?
Repeat the question. Let me just make sure I got
Yes.
the wording.
Name the 1967 film in which a white woman shocks her family by getting engaged to a black man.
Give the multiple choice.
Yeah, the multiple
All right.
choice.
Is it A, In the Heat of the Night, B, A Patch of Blue, C, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, or D, Butterflies Are Free?
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
That's
That is
correct. You got
correct.
it. Got 1 point.
I thought it was the Heat of the Night because I remember that he, the couple thing at the end, but he's a white guy, so that's why I was thinking.
Yeah.
And it's also
Yeah.
Sidney Poitier. That's why.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it had an
All right.
immortal remake with Ashton Kutcher.
Ooh, don't remind me.
Bernie Mac though.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily for Henry, he has now avoided knockout territory. So, lucky him. We are going to go to round 3 after this. And Jen,
Let's go with 6.
All right. That would be holiday films.
Hmm.
The new category I threw in there
woofda.
for the season.
I will take it because I am that afraid of movie release dates.
Respect. Okay.
Especially going against me.
Yeah.
Your first question under the category of holiday films. Which of Santa's reindeer was the title character of a 1989 live-action film?
Prancer, and I hate that
That
movie.
is correct. Woofda. Yeah, that
Wow.
movie sucked. Badly. Second question. Home for the Holidays and Pieces of April take place during which holiday?
Thanksgiving.
2 more points. Uh-oh.
Rare things.
boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh,
Third
man.
question. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, when the characters try to kidnap Santa Claus, who do they accidentally kidnap first?
The Easter Bunny.
2 more points. Oh, man. Woofda. And for your final question under the category
Oh,
of
boy.
holiday films,
This is
in A
brutal.
Christmas Story, which other kid does Ralphie blame for teaching him the F word?
It's one of 2. I think it was Schwartz.
Wow!
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Clean! Sweep! Oh,
He has
gr-
2 friends. It's one of them.
It's either Flick or Schwartz.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh my God. Okay, this got ugly real fast.
I watch
So-
Christmas Story marathon every year, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I don't
all
blame you,
paid
'cause-
off. That's
well,
it.
exactly, and it is a classic for a reason. So the score of round 2 is 15-6. Henry is going to need a big round 3 just to have a chance to come back. And here's how round 3 is going to work. Each competitor will get a 2-point question from IMDb where they are given the year, genres, and the main star of the main star of the film. They will then be given a 3-point question where they are given the director and 3 plot keywords of the film. And they are then given a 5-point question where they are given the year and the choice of 2 options, which is director, actor, genres, or 3 plot keywords. And they must figure out the name of the film from that alone. All right. So, Jen, with a very commanding lead, please choose either 1 or 2.
Take 1.
All right. Please choose either 3 or 4.
4.
Okay. And 5 or 6.
5.
Okay. Now, Henry has to hit all 3 of his movies to stay alive.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Best of luck, Henry.
Henry, your 2-point question. The year is 2010. The actor is Jeff Bridges. And the genres are adventure, drama, and western.
True Grit.
That is correct for 2
That is
points.
correct.
Nicely done.
Your 3-point question. Your year is 1984. Your director is Barry Levinson. And your plot keywords are 1930s, mysterious past, and losing team.
Boy, this would be a time for some genres to come in handy.
Yeah.
Can you give me a rundown one more time?
Yes. Your year is 1984. Your director is Barry Levinson. And your keywords are 1930s, mysterious past, and losing team.
In 5.
Chariots on Fire.
And your
boy.
winner, the meme queen, Jen Kempe, by technical knockout. We were looking for The Natural.
The Natural.
I didn't have it either.
All right.
Well, that was still a very impressive game by both of them. I mean, I have to give credit to where credit's due. Henry gave his absolute damnedest in that final bit, and you know what? I think it's time we just go talk to them. And what an absolute shock! Jen coming in hot with a TKO, dude. Congratulations. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I was a little worried there because movie release dates was on the wheel. So Henry did a great job. He was winning after round 1. I had a bad performance in that round. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to do my IMDb round. So he did great. But yeah, unfortunately that wheel's a killer.
Sadly, in this case, yes, because I mean, yeah, no, and like he did pretty good, but obviously you're round 2. Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think you were much of a holiday films person, and I stand corrected.
Apparently not. I didn't realize either.
But now, and so I have a serious question for you though. You really watch A Christmas Story, that marathon, every single year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I put it on and I'm doing other things, but I have it on so I can just quote the lines as I not watch the TV. That's what I do every year. So that's my life.
Hey, you know what? Sadly, Henry's performance this year was a little fragile, but you know, I do.
Fragile.
Fragile, exactly. So for your next match, you have the winner of Zach Ford and Zach Mitchell, and I think it's pretty clear who you want to win that match.
Is it? It's not clear to me.
Well, I mean, okay. So based on past experience, I can assume that you might want one over the other, possibly. But like between the two, who would you rather take on?
Honestly, I would rather play Zach Mitchell because I have played him before and I have lost and I have something to prove now because this is a different format in which we get the same questions. Because when we had our last match, I didn't like my round one questions and I loved his. So I would really like to get back in there and play him in a format where we have equal footing in the beginning. But personally, I have a little bit of a vendetta because I've gone after Jacob again. I've gone after Greg. So the only people, I've lost to 3 people and he's one of them and I haven't met him up again. So I would like to do that now.
You know what? I completely understand that, and I don't blame you whatsoever. Because back when we had that match, that was tough. That sci-fi round killed you, sadly. But hey, I think I think that match will be one hell of a match. If Mitchell can pull out the win, and I'm rooting for him too, in all honesty. So we'll just have to see where that goes, and we'll have to go talk to our unfortunate loser, Henry the Punisher Sanchez. Henry, my partner in crime. I'm sorry, man. But hey, it happens. And you know what? You still gave a hell of a fight. You had all the luck against you, but you still gave it your all. And to be fair, like, you would have still pulled out an incredible score of 16 points if you would have pulled through. Which, hey, that's still a pretty high score for a league so young. Granted, this is the first match, but still, an 18-16 game would have looked better than it does now. But you know what, dude? I'm sorry. How are you feeling?
Well, we all knew that this was going to happen. I'm glad that I came out swinging in the first round. I should have just handed off classics and hoped to get something different in the second round. That was my fault, but I was just hoping that I would get release dates and she would, I wasn't sure how she would do with classics, so I should have just stuck with my guns and just handed it off.
Depending on who loses the remaining matches in round one, who is someone you actually kind of want to lose and maybe take them on it instead?
Ooh, that is a great question. Definitely want you to lose against Robert so I can play you. So you're one. I don't want Mike to lose, but if he does, I always want to play him. And I definitely would want to play Jacob if Jeremy beats him because me and him had a really good game in Season 1 of There Will Be Trivia, albeit it was a different format and he wasn't used to it, but I played pretty well and he barely beat me, so that would be a fun one.
That would be a fun one, actually, although with all due respect to Mr. Adams, who works tirelessly on the questions, and he does a great job with the questions that he comes up with. Yeah, he's not winning. He's not winning that match.
Well, time will only tell.
I've got to back my teammate. With all due respect.
I understand that.
And speaking of the team tournament, so you and Mike Hanley,
we are going up against Mark Bork and John Roble. So.
Oh dear God, okay. You'll make it to round 2, no problem. But speaking of though, how excited are you to finally have your first teams match?
I'm really excited for that, mainly because I know that me and Mike have chemistry out of the world and probably the most chemistry amongst all the teams. Maybe you and Jacob would be close to us, but it's between us and you two as far as chemistry. So I know that, and we balance each other very well. So I'm really ready to surprise some folks and make it deep into the tournament.
All right. Well, hey, listen, man. Once again, I'm sorry for your loss, but you still put up a good fight, and I definitely know I'll see you in the ring again, either here or on Full Metal Trivia. So until next time, let's take it back over to me and Jeremy. All right. So, Jeremy, give me some thoughts on this match, man.
It hurts, I don't want my friend Henry to lose. It was sad to see, but I got to be fair, write the most fair questions I can, and it just goes the way that it goes. And Jen always impresses me. I mean, she's one of the all-time greats. So it was fun. It was sad. It was fun.
It like on the one hand, it hurt me because obviously Henry's my friend and he's the person I run this with, but simultaneously, Jen is a Take 3 staff member, so I have to root for someone from my team as well. So, it's one of those rare cases where I am very torn. But I obviously everybody picked the right horse. Big shock. But it's gonna be what happens in round 2. If she goes up against Zach Mitchell, there's a possibility that he actually might beat her again. Which, granted, that's a little debatable at the moment. However, I think this is still this tournament so far is going the way it looks like it should.
Yeah, there'll be some upsets though. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, there will be some upsets, like when I beat Robert Parker, or when you possibly beat Jacob London. Which, you know what? Real quick, how are you feeling getting ready for that match?
It's my first real match, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm also 100% sure I'm gonna kick his ass.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop you right there. But for my co-host Jeremy the Atom Adams, I'm Chris Skywalker Doman. We'll see you guys next time. Take care, and there will be trivia.